On this episode, we're still safer at home with the COVID-19 quarantine. Well, wash your hands.
All right, we've been having trouble with distortion in our shows, so please stay with us while we fix this, or at least try.
Yeah, if the show starts to warble, just stay with it. It'll come back. Oh, and wash your hands.
And we talk about math and, of course, what we don't know.
And Scott will be a forced vegan because of all the meat plants shutting down. Oh, yeah, and wash your hands.
Hey, wash your mouth out. So let's get the Don't Know show started. And, of course, wash your hands.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show and podcast.
And I need to move over a little bit. So I'm going to move this and get up and freak everybody out and move over. There we go. How's that? Is that better?
Sure. Now you got a flat head.
Yeah, that's going to happen. You look like you're on the moon.
Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing.
Scott, this is Houston Control. Scott.
Yes.
I can't open the pod bay doors, Dave.
Well, we don't need to open them, see, because I am, oh, crap, now I'm forgetting, Will Smith played the guy.
And Will Smith played the guy.
Was it Hancock? Hancock.
Okay.
Right, where he's a super guy, and then he went up and put the big heart on the moon.
Repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
Repeat after me. What would you like me to repeat?
Scott is not as smart as he thinks he is.
You said, Scott is not as smart as he thinks he is.
That's not me. I'm not saying that. That's Alexa saying that.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody knows that you just told it to say that.
I know. It just said it on its own.
Anywho's, this is the shelf on the grill on my deck. We got grapple again, and
there's that word he made up. So for all you guys on the
no, but if you look,
go look.
It looks like this. Where did it go? There. It looks like the stuff that Steve makes. All these little balls of styrofoam, but it's actually
it looks more like the ice cream, the space ice cream. What's that space ice cream? Poppin' dots, dots and bots.
Oh, yeah.
Dots and spots.
Dippin' Dots.
Yeah, those things.
Yeah. But yeah, it's cool stuff.
Yeah, it looks like spots and spots.
We ended up getting about an inch of snow earlier in the week. And down in Illinois, they broke records. My brother got 7 inches in Glen Ellen.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
wow.
For the middle of June, that's insane.
Okay, this isn't June.
Actually, middle of April, June. Yeah, it would really be insane if it was June.
Wow, for the middle of June, that is excessive. That's amazing. Okay,
yeah.
apparently the quarantine, the safer at home has really gotten to Scott.
Oh, goodness, yes.
I'm going to share the screen again because I know how much Scott loves that. And he does have to zoom out so you can see the whole thing, so I'll try and write in the middle. But we had talked about these math puzzles and never gave people the answers.
Yes.
So,
you're kind of quiet again today.
Am I quiet again today?
That's more better.
Is that more better?
Oh, yes.
Into the microphone.
Yes.
So this is very bad of my part.
5 plus 5 equals. Oh, no, it's 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals. Oh, no, it's divided? Okay.
Okay. So you have to add one line to make that true.
Okay.
So should we do it at the end of the show?
That's not the correct one.
Should we do it at the end? There's 2 of them.
Right. But
this is the first one that I showed. 5
plus 5. The first one is 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals something.
Yeah, that's oh yeah, that's right. No, this is no, you're right. Oh God. All right. That's all right. Erase,
yes.
Erase. All right, that equals, what does that equal?
5 plus 5 divided by 5 is 2.
Equals what? It's what?
5 plus 5 divided by 5 is 2.
No, it isn't.
5 plus 5 is 10. Divided by 5 is 2.
That's not the right answer.
Well, that's the answer to that particular equation.
Really?
Yes, unless you make changes, that is the answer to that equation.
Oh, really? And you had the answer last time and you screwed it up. That's not the answer.
Okay, because I know the answer to the next one.
Hang on. I'm trying to think if I can pull up a calculator and do this, or if I'm going to do it in Excel. Let me see if I can pull up a calculator. Let me pull up a calculator and see if calculator will work.
Calculator.
5 plus 5.
Divided by 5.
Yeah, it will work on a calculator. Okay, so now I've got to share calculator. Oh, crap, I just closed calculator.
You're silly.
All right, so now I'm going to stop sharing. And I'm going to share screen again. And I'm going to share the calculator. Okay, you ready?
I already.
See where it says 0 up there?
Yes.
Okay, 5 plus
5
divided by
5.
See it right there, really small? Plus 5 divided by 5. Right?
Yes.
Equals.
2, just like I said.
And that's not the right answer. It worked last time when I did it. That's not the right answer, though. 5 plus 5 divided by 5.
I rest my case.
That's not the right answer.
Basic math I'm good at.
But that's not the right answer. The calculator doesn't do it right. That is so weird. Let me see if it did it right the first time. What?
What? So anyways, while Steve's trying to figure out why my brain and the calculator both came up with the same answer and it wasn't what he thought it was.
Well, okay. So did you ever hear of something called order of operation?
Order of operation. Yes. The first thing you do is you go and get scrubbed up and then get your gloves on and get your team around the operating table.
Order of operation math. So the calculator didn't do it right. So order of operation is mathematics and computer program. The order of operation is a collection of rules that reflects about which procedures to perform first. So do you know what you perform first?
I don't want to go there.
First, you do exponents and root extractions. Then you do multiplication and division. Then you do addition and subtraction. Therefore, in the problem that I showed, which I have to now bring back, whiteboard, share. In this, you're supposed to do exponents or root extractions. No exponents, no root extractions. Yes?
Correct.
Then you're supposed to do multiplication and division. What is 5 divided by 5?
1.
Okay. Then you do addition.
So you came up with 6.
That is the correct answer. The correct answer to that problem is 6.
Okay. It's not, but that's okay.
It is.
Hey, if the calculator agrees with me, I'm right.
The calculator doesn't agree with you. The calculator says it's. The calculator said it was 1 at one point. I don't know what it said, but Excel, which does it in the proper order says that it's 6. So
okay.
You think I'm wrong?
Well, I think that mathematicians come up with weird things to make things different.
All right. So then here was the other one. The other one was
5 plus 5
5
plus 5 plus 5
plus 5
equals 550.
equals 550. All right, talk to me, Goose. Add one line. Add one line to make this true. And the one line you can add is not
Correct.
that line.
Not the one that says that it does not equal
Not
550. Because there is a way to do this so that it does equal 550. I actually know the answer to this because this is an old puzzle.
Is it an old puzzle?
It's an old puzzle.
Oh, dang it. I could have just done that. Really?
Yeah, you just like doing that kind of stuff. You're fun. You're
what-
still an eraser. There you go.
All right. Where's the one line?
Okay, right after the first 5,
Yeah.
on the plus sign, the far left of the horizontal bar, you make a line going up, so it becomes a 4.
You didn't know that last 2 shows ago.
No, I didn't know the first one 2 shows ago.
You didn't know either of them.
Watch
I
the
can
show
watch
or
the show.
listen to the show
Everybody
again.
go back and watch the show. He didn't know.
That's right. Okay, that one's done. Yay! You know what other
Yay.
puzzles I'm good at?
What puzzles?
Sudoku.
Are you?
I'm really good at Sudoku.
I don't believe you.
Susie, the last vacation which we were on, which was 5 years ago, bought a Sudoku book. She got through the easies, the mediums, and then she got tired of trying to figure out the hards and gave it to me. Not only did I do the hards, I did the experts, and I finished the book right away.
I don't believe you. Repeat after me.
I even did the ones with the letters and stuff. Those are a little bit more interesting. Oh, stop talking to your phone and making it say
You
things.
said Scott did not know the answers.
See? Alexa even said you didn't know the answers.
Alexa, repeat after me. Steve is a dork.
Wait, that's not working.
Oh, mine just talked.
Yours is too far away.
Yeah, it's too far away for you to hear
The
it.
things that we find while we're on quarantine. So New York and DC are now till May 15th.
Cancel.
They are trying to impeach the governor of Michigan because they say that she's overstepping. Who's going? Whatchamacallit? Detroit's going to go bankrupt again.
Right. It'll be the 7th time this year.
Yep, because of this. So, yeah, and here's the worst part. I don't understand the math. Okay, when they tell us that, first they tell us that we're flattening the curve, which means
Yes.
that the same amount of people are going to get the disease. It's just that we're not going to be overwhelming the medical system. Correct?
That's what
Okay.
they're saying.
So they're saying now somewhere between 75 to 80% of all of the people in the world will get this disease.
Correct.
Okay. So if 75 to 80% of all the people in the world, and there are 8 billion people in the world, and so far we've only lost 33,000 people.
Yes.
Okay, I know you don't believe in math, but let's just do 7 trillion.
No, I said I do believe in that.
7 trillion, right? DIVI divided by, let's say 40,000, right?
Well, it was 7 billion, not trillion.
No, trillion people in the world. Is it billion?
There's billions. There's
It's
8
only
billion
billion?
people in the world.
All right, so it's 7 billion. So this is why I don't know shit. So there it is, the don't know show. We'll get to that later.
There you
I
go.
don't know show. All right, so 7 billion divided by 40,000, right?
Right.
That's 4 zeros. All right, what percentage is that?
No, 40,000 is 5 zeros. Wait, 4 0 0. You're okay. Yeah, right. 4 zeros.
Okay, right.
4 0 0 0
All
0.
right, so how many is a billion?
A billion is 1
9
is
zeros,
1
right?
0 0 0 0 0. Right, 9 zeros.
divided by a 4 with 4 zeros.
So you're,
What percentage is that? Wait, do you do it the other way?
Yes, I think you do
You do
7
40
billion
first equals
times
40,000. See, we don't know. This is the don't know show, so I don't know why people are even like that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
So that is, where's the zeros? Add zeros. Oh, what the?
Oh, your computer's making weird noises.
It won't let me add zeros.
Don't you hate that?
All right, so I don't know how to do the math, but I don't know how they're doing the math on this.
Well, all I know is the Spanish flu took out literally a third of the Earth's population back in 18, 19, and 20.
Right, that's 33%.
Yes.
Why is my
And
computer not running here? What the hell is going on?
the average flu.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I was going the wrong way with the zeros. So if I divide 7 billion
Right.
by 40,000, it's 0.001%.
Yes.
I'm confused.
Yes. The numbers
So-
are not working out right.
I can't make any of the numbers work out.
Part of the problem is both China and North Korea are not giving us the actual figures.
But even if they weren't, okay, let's just say even if they weren't, giving us the right, let's just
Right.
take the world population.
Right.
Okay? To get to 1% of the world population, we would have to have, oh my gosh,
Okay. It's
Point-
weird.
0.1% is 8 million people. No.
No.
Yeah. 8 million people of 800 of 8 billion people is not even 1%.
Right. Okay. And the average.
So how many people have to die from this? And I don't even understand. I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, one of the things that is kind of frustrating is apparently there is no other flu that anybody's dying of except this one, which everybody knows is a crock of crap.
So you've got to have like 70 million people die to get to 1% of the Earth's population to die from
Right.
this.
Now, we discussed this in an earlier show about how the average deaths in the world from the regular everyday flu is approximately 500 million. No. 500,000. 500,000.
Yeah.
Die.
That was a
500,000
big
is
one. That's in a bad year.
No,
That's
that's
a
the
bad-
average. The bad year was
All
the
right,
one
this
in
is the
like
don't know show. So
Yeah.
where'd you get that from?
several different historical sites. And one of them was like I said, the Spanish flu was one of the really, really bad ones where it was 33%, which is just bizarre.
Yeah.
So,
Did you know that just in the United States, 600,000 people die every year from cancer?
Yes. Look how many are from cigarette smoking. Put down the amount of deaths for every year from cigarette smoking.
That's cancer. I don't understand why we've shut our economy down for this. Could somebody please comment? Go to our website or comment on here, to whathappened.world or something. And please explain to me. I don't get it.
I just did this again. Here we go. Cigarette smoking is responsible for more than 480,000 deaths per year in the United States alone. From the CDC.
Yeah, in the United States alone. Yeah. I'm like,
Okay.
I don't get it.
Yes. This is what's baffling everybody that I know that knows anything.
We don't know anything, and I don't understand how. I can't make the math work. Something is going on, and they're not telling us.
That's exactly what I've been hearing.
So, they're saying the reason that the casino shut down in Vegas, here's another conspiracy theory, right? The reason the casino shut down in Vegas is because of the fact that you notice they shut down before they were required to, like most of them did, right?
Right.
The ones that had investment companies outside of Vegas, the ones that were publicly traded and the money came out of the New York investment funds got shut down before. And the reason they're saying they got shut down before was because of the fact that they saw what was happening with the cruise lines and they did not want the legal liability.
Correct.
Of people getting sick and suing for getting coronavirus at the casinos. And that's why they shut down before they were required to.
Yes.
So
even though it's going to cost them a shitload of money for being closed, it'll be less money than lawsuits would have done.
Right. Isn't that crazy? That they're saying that the funding accounts, the companies or the whatever, that Wall Street shut them down and they pulled the money and said, you will shut down. But that's why the ones that were allowed to stay open were the privately held ones that were held here. And they were the last ones to shut down because they were the ones owned by people here, not publicly. But the publicly traded ones, MGM and Caesars Entertainment, shut down. It's just weird.
Yes.
So we got to get off of this. I want to change subjects. All right. So for those of you who've been watching our show and listening to our show, we've been having challenges with our internet connection, and we believe it's because Zoom is just so overwhelmed.
Oh, my God.
Talk about somebody who's making a fortune off of this. It is absolutely Zoom who is making a fortune off of this. They've got pictures of the CEO sitting behind like 1 million of them little screens. And there are funny things going on during this. There's a class that keeps pranking their teacher. They'll pass a pencil around. They did the Andy's coming, and everybody they fell down like the toys from Toy Story.
Right.
They're doing TikTok challenges where they'll start playing the music. They'll do freezing. They'll freeze.
Yes.
Buffering.
It's absolutely amazing because you watch all your normal TV shows, daytime shows like The View and Good Morning America and all that sort of stuff. And they're all doing things on Zoom. So it's just being overwhelmed.
Yeah. The Saturday Night Live did their thing. Saturday Night Live at home.
Yes.
Which that was rough.
And if you watch it, you see they have trouble too. You see them glitching in and out and everything. So.
Yeah. And the whatchamacallit, the at-home thing that Amazon did.
Yes.
And then ABC, CBS. Oh crap! I think I deleted it.
Well, wasn't the Sci-Fi Channel that did that big huge event last night, or over the weekend, I should say?
What the MSK 3000, where they just got up and ripped everybody from the audience?
Something like that. Yeah.
No, I don't know. But yeah, on Sunday night there was what channel was it? You see, Lady Gaga's all part of this deal with the World Health Organization,
right?
The One World Together at Home concert.
That's what it was.
Yeah, the One World charity concert. So there was that, and then the One World Together at Home global concert with Jimmy Fallon, the three late night talk show hosts, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, and the guy who's not the guy. What is his name?
The guy that's not the guy?
Yeah, he's an actor playing a character, and he's got the other late night talk show. Oh, come on, man.
I don't know. I don't watch late night talk shows.
Yeah, but okay, you got to know about what's going on in the world because
that's our show. Yes.
Because our show is what's going on in the world today. Stephen Colbert. How can I forget Stephen Colbert? But he's supposed to be Stephen Stephen. Yeah, Stephen Colbert. He's not. That's not. Stephen Colbert is not Stephen Colbert. He's some other guy. Who is
really? See, now that I did not know.
You thought Stephen Colbert?
Well,
really Stephen Colbert?
I don't think that's a real name. We're entertainers. I'm Scott Thomas as my stage name. That's not my real name.
But that's a character. Oh, wait a minute. That is his real name. Stephen Tyrone Colbert is an American beat writer producer. He hosts the satirical Comedy Central, The Colbert Report.
Yes.
I thought that was totally not his name, but I guess it is his name. Okay.
Surprise.
Hey, don't know. The Don't Know Show. We want to change our name to the Don't Know Show. Should we just do that?
I don't know.
I'm going to move the microphone around here.
It sort of works for us.
Is that better or not better?
Because as much as we like to be giving people good information, we're also trying to entertain people. So it's okay that we don't know stuff.
Yeah, we don't know.
I mean, think about it this way.
Dry spot.
How many news people actually know what's going on? They're reading stuff off of teleprompters. They don't know what's actually going on until they read it.
Oh, did you see the video that we don't talk politics, but this is entertainment, that Trump put together for the White House press corps on the coronavirus and how they misrepresented it? He put up at the press conference, he put up a video of them all saying wrong stuff about it.
Really?
Yeah, he kind of roasted them. He goes, I put together this little thing for you guys. Let's roll the tape. And he rolls the tape, and it's all them making, saying all this outrageous stuff about the Colbert Report, which I thought was pretty funny. So, like, Jesus. It's all one big show at this point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, it's like Idiocracy, the movie.
It's become that. But again, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I just don't know.
I don't know either, Steve.
Don't know show. I don't know. But here's something I do know, or I have to ask you. See, I don't know this either. How good are you at being a rancher? I know you used to have horses.
Well, I used to have horses. I know how to ride.
You know how to rope?
I do, but I'm.
How good are you at catching cows then? Can you tip cows?
Catching cows are really, really, really simple.
Can you? How good are you at rendering cows? How good are your butcher skills?
Okay, see, now that's a whole nother story, because even when I went up north to my friend's farm and we went out deer hunting and stuff, they loved me because I'm, for all practical purposes, a crack shot. But they did all the work.
You would shoot them in the crack?
I did. Because, you don't want to ruin any of the good meat.
Yeah, okay. I guess that's, good old one eye.
Yep. So, but yeah, it's and I'll be honest with you. I go to a real live butcher every once in a while, and
well, you might have to drag the carcass over there, because I think you're going to become a forced vegan.
I don't think so. I know that meat prices are going through the roof right now because
well, you know why? Smithfield's closed like 4 or 5 plants.
Yep.
JBS closed a bunch of plants. Tyson closed a bunch of plants. National Beef closed a bunch of plants. Ormel Pork closed a bunch of plants.
Yep.
Maple Leaf closed a bunch of plants. So they're shutting down meat plants like crazy.
Yep, it's the same problem because there's so many people working in them that it became unsafe.
Yeah. Crazy.
But, yeah, it's bizarre. But it's
it
was bad enough that 4 or 5 years ago, hamburger prices shot up to $3.50 a pound, which is just asinine for hamburger. Now it's $5.50 a pound.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's just Smithfield's is like struggling like crazy. They're like,
yep.
But yeah, it's
so okay, and of course they're big. They're the biggest pork producers in the area. So
yep. And when National Beef Packing shuts down in Iowa, that's huge. And in Canada's having their problems because that's where Ormel Pork is and Maple Leaf Foods. I mean, it's crazy, man.
Yep. Which is another reason why there's all these movements trying to get the economy reopened.
Well, when we reopen, they can reopen businesses, but production side of businesses. But we got, baseball's going to have to stay, football, hockey, all those things where people get together, bars. People can't be going to the alcohol store parking lots and just creating a bar. Circling up the cars and pulling out tables and start doing beer pong games. And
exactly.
Some guy pulls out his DJ equipment, is DJing out of the back of the car, and they open up a dance floor.
Who do we know that could do something like that?
Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't,
I was going to put one of my systems on a trailer, and have somebody else drive. And I was going to drive around town singing positive songs as we drove around town.
There you go. That'll work. All right. So let's take another break here, and we will come back with the 6 ways that this corona pandemic could end.
Cool. We'll be right back.
All right.
What about the left?
We're back. All right. What?
You said, all right. What about the left? That's very discriminatory.
All right. So they're talking about all the different ways that the coronavirus could end, right?
Yes.
So containment. We could contain it, right? First scenario. Number of cases are limited to the origin of breakout. People travel not infected, contain it, right? Kind of what we've done with the quarantine.
Correct.
Lock it down even harder. That's going to be rough.
Right. Well, it's already saying that it's virtually impossible to do that. So.
Yeah. So the natural trickle off, right?
Yep.
So it could, coronavirus could trickle off naturally when the weather gets warmer, but then it can come back when it's there. But, more humid conditions, less humid conditions, but they still even know where it survives the best and all that stuff. And you still got people out there going, just breathe in through a blow dryer. That'll kill it all.
Yeah.
Again, thank you. It's got to be over 131 degrees. If the interior temperature of your body gets over 131 degrees, you're dead. So yes, you did kill it.
Basically, once you hit 107, you're pretty much dead.
So it could go from a pandemic to an endemic, right? So now it just keeps re-entering and re-entering and re-entering and re-entering, and now it becomes an endemic, and where we just live with it.
Yes.
So it come back every year and just deal with it, and like Jesus. So now you have 70,000 people die from the other flus, and 70,000 people die from COVID-19, and that's it.
All right.
The public health response can go ahead and do it. Again, antivirals or treatments, flattening the curve and stuff like that. But, without new drugs or anything, the social distancing is going to have to stay forever to control it. So that means no social distancing for the rest of our immediate future.
Yes, which people won't tolerate.
Right. So that's not going to work. So number 5, the vaccine is developed.
Yes.
So this is the biggest thing that would help. But it doesn't give people 100% immunity. But we did get like the polio vaccine.
That's correct.
Is polio a virus?
Yes.
Is polio a virus?
Yeah, type that in. All right. It's because you don't get a vaccine. Vaccines are for viruses.
Are they?
Pretty sure.
Polio is a virus.
Yeah.
Okay. So they did find a polio virus, and we almost had polio wiped out, except for countries that didn't want to do it, and then it came back.
That is correct.
And then it becomes a treatable chronic.
Yes.
Right? Like the hydroxy and the chloroquine, the malaria drugs or whatever, they come up with that.
That's right. They do work.
But yeah, there's no good answer.
Well, the one thing I don't understand is why they don't have the most likely answer.
Which is?
This will be the beginning of a true zombie apocalypse.
Right. Okay. So is that really what's going on?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Because anybody who dies from this disease in a couple of years are going to come back and they're going to be zombies.
Oh, is that what it is? That's why.
Sure. Makes perfect sense to me. I mean, here's the thing that I don't understand. Every zombie movie, well, I shouldn't say every zombie, most zombie movies, the people who die, they come back, they come out of the ground. They're zombies, right?
Okay, so you're saying all these people are going to...
Now, the thing that doesn't make any sense is how does that work when, they go through the embalming process and stuff? But hey, what do I know? Zombie.
Well, we don't know. The Don't Know Show. Welcome to the Don't Know Show.
And this proves why we are.
Yeah. It's just crazy. God. Again, this is just, there's something going on that we don't know. It's just
that is correct.
Just absolutely crazy.
You know, and as much as people hate to think, actually, here's the one thing that surprises me more than absolutely anything else. We live in a world where almost there cooperation between countries is like pulling teeth for almost everything, right?
Right.
If it doesn't meet their agenda, you have to give and take, give and take, give and take, give and take. All these countries that we're actually still technically at war, well, like at war with this stuff, they're talking about they're not fighting because everybody's fighting the same thing. It's okay. This is really weird.
Yeah, but they're hiding their numbers.
Oh God, yes.
Someone said sadly that North Korea doesn't have any cases because he went through and just shot everybody. Which is sadly a possibility.
Yes. Now, we know that their military has had several thousand cases in their military, but they're not allowed to talk about it. So, you know, our military has it too. It's like the flu. It's indiscriminatory.
Oh, everybody's getting it. They said that everybody will
sooner or later
get it.
So, you know, it's not that I want to get it, but I figure if I get it, I'm strong enough that I'll get through it just like a flu, and I will now have the antibodies.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The problem is, in another few years, it won't be COVID-19. It'll be COVID something else because it will have a new strain.
Well, that's the weird part about the COVID virus. You know, you had SARS, MERS, now it's a bat. And then, I should have brought the quarters in. Did you see the conspiracy of all the bats on the 2020 quarters?
No, I didn't see that one.
They're on the back of the quarter. Let's see if I can find it really quickly.
Oh, well.
This is where you're supposed to talk, right? Remember?
Yeah, but sorry. Because of how weird things are going, I'm checking stuff on my computer at the same time.
All right. The U.S. minting a fruit bat quarter for 2020. The U.S. Mint cannot tell a lie. George Washington will be sharing his quarter with the fruit bat in 2020. The first new American, the beautiful National Parks $quarter will be released. So the National Parks fruit bat is getting released in 2020. So I'm going to bring up this picture. And then I'm going to...
Now I'm curious.
Can I share?
Share.
Where's my?
Where's Sunny?
There and there.
Okay.
There you go.
Yay!
So it's the National Park quarter, but it's the bat. And in the bat, what caused the transfer of the COVID-19? It was a bat in China, right? It's a don't know show again. Here we go. But trust me, that's what it was. It was
okay.
It was a species from the bat to that. But yeah, so the bat is going to be the National Park quarter.
Which is another weird thing because bats very rarely attack humans.
Right? Now weird though. National Park quarter happens to be.
Hey, no. Was this
the Weir
supposed to
family, the Weir Farm? I don't know. National Park for Art. Then the Salt River Bay. Then the Billings, Rockefeller, then the Allgrass Prairie, and then the Muskogee Airmen.
Okay. Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I brought a beverage up here with me tonight, and I forgot to pull it out of the refrigerator.
Nice. Can you reach it?
I have to get out of my chair. I can just walk over there and get it.
Oh,
but we have to change subjects so I can do that.
Because you don't talk very much anyways. So when we come back, Scott will have a fresh breath and a genuine positivity message.
Cool. Be right back.
And I don't know why Scott says we'll be back because we don't really go anywhere.
That's right.
We're just trying to pause and start recording. So in case we get a bad segment, we can cut it out. So you may not have this segment, but our genuine positivity message. So ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Funguy the Entertainer, telling us our genuine positivity message.
Even in these uncertain times, there are positive messages everywhere. The one that I am most positive of is that these uncertain times is being used way too damn much.
Oh, really? Is everybody saying that?
Oh, it's everywhere. Absolutely every TV commercial. Every single freaking TV commercial.
I don't know. I just don't know. The Don't Know Show. This is the Don't Know Show.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna have to help us out with our logos. I wonder if I could type on the whiteboard.
Now, do you know what else is kind of weird?
What's weird?
The restaurants are open for drive-through, carry-out, and curb service, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do it now because you just made the screen go away, and I needed you to put something on the screen. So finish your thing, and I'll finish mine.
I just want to see if I could type.
You want to see if you can type. You had to share the screen to see if you could type?
Yeah.
Well, apparently you can type.
I can't type. I don't know where the
You don't know how to type, but apparently you can.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. So you need to see your screen. Okay, go ahead and see your screen.
All right. I'm doing my best, even though I have no income of my own, I am doing my best to continue supporting the restaurants and stuff because they have it rough too. So, but one of the things that just absolutely baffled me is I went to this location.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you can say it since you're showing it.
Yes, Burger King.
Have it your way, Burger King.
I went to Burger King.
Now, don't say anything bad about them.
Well, this is what dumbfounded me. I've been to other places, and the drive-through is a drive-through. It's just like normal. You pull up, and yes, the lines are a little longer, so you're there a little bit longer. But it took 19 minutes to get chicken nuggets.
That's not long. Fast food isn't fast anymore, and I've said that before in other shows before this.
Well, even McDonald's,
it's taking me 20 minutes. No.
You know,
fast food is no longer fast. It's taken me, and I've talked about this on many shows when I used to go get fast food because I used to go get the dollar drinks, right?
Right.
And yeah, you're waiting in line for 15 minutes for a dollar drink. It's no. So while I appreciate that, no, I reject your reality because you don't know.
Well, like I said, I go to these other places and then it's normal. Going through drive-through is normal speeds, which is usually 5 minutes and you're out.
Yeah. Well, it always amazes me that it takes longer. So there isn't a food item at a fast food restaurant of the major chains that takes more than 4 minutes to cook and plate and serve.
Right.
From start to end. I mean, if you got to go back to the refrigerator or the freezer to get it, then it could take a little longer. But they usually have enough like right there to put on the grill and start cooking or start frying. And there isn't an item that takes more than 4 minutes to cook. So why does it take 15 minutes to get your food?
Yes. Especially when you've got an entire crew that is supposed to be doing it assembly line style.
Yeah, they don't. But they don't.
When I did it in the old days, I was the only person in their store that was allowed to run the grill during certain rushes because I could run 12 sets of meat at the same time and not burn any.
So what you're saying is you're good at handling your meat?
That is correct.
All right. Well, that's important in these times.
It's very important in these times of social distancing.
So when can we start? Did Susie ever hit you?
Well, she hits me all the time.
So I want to know if I gave her permission to hit you.
Yes.
And did she ever hit you for the permission I gave her?
Not particularly.
All right, Susie, give me your permission again on this show to hit Scott.
Sure.
Just go. That's just for what you were thinking.
Right.
There you go. All right. So what are we moving on to? This is about a COVID-19 show. Gosh, I feel like I'm Lady Gaga right now. Are we moving on to
Wait a minute. I need you to sing one of my favorite songs by her.
Wait, the meat, do I need to put on the meat dress for you?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll put on the meat dress and then the poker face. You want a poker face?
Let's not go there.
What?
So anyway, last thing with the COVID thing. Is there not? Uh-oh, where'd it go? I lost it. Is there not immunity for COVID-19?
Yeah, is there not immunity? Can you get the coronavirus twice? So here's talking about don't know. This has really become the don't know show. They really don't know. They don't know if the people that they tested after they had the coronavirus were let out too early, or they don't know because the tests are so new if the tests are picking up dormant COVID virus and the immunity that the body built up to the immunity as a positive test.
Yes. All right. Now, one of the things that we discussed in the past,
what?
when you have a virus and you get over it, you build up an immunity to that virus. However, viruses are constantly modifying themselves.
Right. We get that. But so they don't even know the don't know show. This is a big don't know show today.
It really
They don't
is.
know whether they do or don't. It's like, what the frick, man? I've got a reflection in here of a green light, and I have no idea where the green light is. That's so weird.
Obviously, the biggest problem is that you can get a false positive.
As opposed to?
Well, the test may say that you have the disease and you really don't. You just have a standard flu. And,
no, it doesn't say that. No,
the test may be positive, but the infection is not there. It's what it says.
Yeah, but the infection is not there. It doesn't say anything about you have another flu. That's not what it says. It's not doing that.
I don't know.
No, that's not what it says. Don't be saying that. That's not even accurately to what it says. But it does say that your immune system could have dormant ones in it that it's picking up, or it could be picking up the immunity you build up to the disease because they don't know how the tests work yet because the tests are so new.
Yes.
The test for it. But it doesn't say that it gives you a false positive from another disease.
Exactly.
You have another disease that you have. It does not say that.
And the other thing that's weird is the virus appears to be more fatal in men than women by 2 to 1, and African-American men 4 to 1.
Okay, so you do know that this disease was invented by women.
Yes.
Because it successfully shut down all the sports, all the bars, and has the men staying home.
Yep. Practicing social distancing.
And all the golf courses. So there you go. Okay, send your hate mail to Scott Thomas.
You're the one that brought it up, not me.
No, Scott Thomas. Send your hate mail to Scott Thomas.
No. All right.
But
well, are we gonna cancel? Shut this down and redo it for the end?
You can just go for it. You have
right.
mitochondria there, though. Why do you have mitochondria there?
I took it away. It was something that was suggested for the show, and I forgot to do the research on it.
Who suggested it?
One of my friends.
Well, do the research live.
Do the research live. Oh, I made it go away. So,
let's see how good you are at coming up with subjects on your. Do you know what mitochondria are?
It's an organelle found in large numbers in most cells in which the biochemical process of respiration and energy production occurs. It has a double membrane and the inner layer being folded inward to form layers called cristae.
Okay, I'm glad you read that, but you know what mitochondria are.
Well, I would assume that they're little virus guys.
Okay, you're going to have to do the research because cell biology for animals have, in every cell, there's mitochondria in the cell.
They produce energy.
They have nucleus and nuclei, or nucleus, nuclei. There's two, nucleus and nuclei are two different things. Nucleosis and nucleus. Then there's ribosome and there's, there's like about 13, 14 things inside of an animal cell. And for the Don't Know show, I don't know what they all are, but you've got the cell membrane, and then inside that cell membrane, there's all kinds of stuff. Remember the googly eye the googly eye? Remember there's a googly eye? And not the googly eye that spins around, but there's a googly eye in a cell.
Right.
You knew that.
Yes. And you know what the coolest part about it is?
You didn't know that. You didn't know it? What are you looking at?
I'm lost. You lost me now.
But
anyway, you're supposed to eat plenty of protein foods such as meat, fish, nuts, seeds, beans, and lentils, and eggs.
Seeds, lentils, beans. There you go.
See?
Hope you enjoy your new diet.
Well, it does say meat, fish, and nuts.
You can't get meat, fish, and nuts anymore.
You get fish and chips.
Weren't you supposed to tell me about something you had stored in your house?
Something at
But
the
you
store.
totally forgot about that too. In a freezer.
Oh, I got 4 full-size turkeys in my freezer.
Yeah, so you'll be safe for a while.
Yep.
That's all you got? Turkey? No.
Oh
cow?
no, I got other things too. So, but anywho's,
So we're breaking into Scott's house to steal the meat.
wait a minute. No meat in the house.
We're stealing Scott's meat.
Yep.
We're going to force him to be a vegan.
All right. Let's get to our end of our show with our word of the week.
All right, the word of the week.
Is
The word of the week is ouch.
is it ouch? I thought it was Oche.
Really?
I don't think it's ouch. I think it's Oche.
You don't even know what it is. You put a word up there, you don't know how to pronounce it.
Well, I know what it does because when I used to play darts, it was the line on the floor.
Yeah, and when you throw a dart and hit somebody with it.
And then they go, ouch. Yeah. So anywho, Oche, if you're an expert darts player, you probably already know that this is the line you have to stand behind when you throw. It's also known as the throw line or toe line. In the game of darts, it is the line behind which the throwing player must stand. For steel-tipped darts, it is generally 7 feet 9 1/4 inches from the face of the dartboard, measured horizontally.
You know what the proper pronunciation is?
Oche.
No, och.
Och?
Och.
You're sure?
I don't know, but och.
Okay. Oche och.
Och. It's not ochi, it's och.
It's not biatch?
Och.
Okay. Anywho's, that's our word of the week. Yay!
So now hold on. Again, just added to the dictionary?
Correct.
The line you throw from just got added to the dictionary.
Correct.
Just this year.
Well, 2019, technically.
Well, okay, within the last year.
Yes.
Nobody knew this word till this point.
Apparently not.
All right. So, with that being said, we have to learn how to spell the Don't Know show. So,
Steve has come up with some interesting spelling because if you look at a lot of your pop stars, this is what they do on theirs for their names.
All right, so let's
like
go
Kesha
here.
using dollar signs.
Let's go here. So it's going to be
Don't cow. Oh,
Yeah.
don't know. Okay, don't
so
know.
it could be
Dollar sign.
this one. God,
Pound.
could be that,
Right.
or it could be
Very
that,
simple, right?
or it could be
All right.
that.
That's kind of weird, but yeah.
Well, it's all capital. Oh wait, I can make that a capital. Could be small letters, I guess. It could be that. Did I already have that one? Already have that
Yes,
one.
that was the second one you did.
Oh, that's just. Oh no, that was this then. That, which I'm not sure that I like the other one better. But what do you think? Do you think we should go this? Oh, wrong one. Where
You're
is it?
confusing me.
How am I confusing you? Which one do you like the best? The top one I think is just too hard. That one's just too hard.
Okay.
That one's pretty good. I like that one. The Don't Know
Right.
show.
Or you could
Don't-
just do like Cash, you just do the dollar sign HIT.
So do
Dollar sign HIT.
I think it's a tie between that one and that one.
Okay. All right, folks. Let us know which one you like better.
I like this one the best.
It's easiest to read.
Yeah. So that's how we're going to spell the Don't Know show. And that's what will make the logo around and everything. What do you think?
Okay.
That's how I'm going to spell the word show.
Okay.
Why not? It's the initials.
Because it doesn't look like show. It looks like what it is. It's shit.
Well, if we do this one, then our initials are still that.
Right.
So no show. So right now I'm voting for that.
All right, folks. You know what to do. Let us know.
Yeah,
We've got
go to
people who
whathappened.world.
are giving us stuff now. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And thank you, by the way.
Yeah, and Scott will do a better job when you ask him to research something and come on the show prepared.
Right.
When did they tell you this?
Yesterday.
You had a whole day to research it?
I was actually
when
working
you
all
told
day
me,
today. My
when
brother
you told-
came up here and we were working on a limo bus.
When you told me that that's all you need is one day to research something because we researched it too soon. You won't remember it?
Yes. I should have researched it more when I first got it, but it was at the end of the day.
Which is when you're your best.
Yes. Oh, hey, guess what? During my show, all my party got wiped out in the game.
All right. Well, in that case, I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
And please subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Go to whathappened.world. Go down there to whathappened.world. Hopefully, Scott's still putting it in there. Scott's been doing an awesome job doing the editing for the past year and a half. So thank you for that. Hopefully, our show finished and we didn't have too many.
oh, yeah, it's so annoying.
Yeah. Hopefully
Wonderful
that
31 latency. Yep.
Starts getting better. So with that, I want you to go subscribe to our there's not a lot going on my Facebook channel right now or my Instagram, but still go subscribe to them. And I want to thank you for watching. I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Crazy.